Money FM 89.3, the best of the afternoon update.
Money FM 89.3, you're with me, Lin Lee. Now, the telecommunications industry, it's undergoing a significant transformation. We see a massive increase in data consumption, 5G being deployed on a wider scale, next generation network. Of course, rising expectations from customers in both the enterprise and consumer segments. As the head of Enterprise Mobility and IoT at Singtel Singapore, Lin ShuFen brings deep expertise in enterprise solutions and a first-hand perspective on how the industry is evolving today. She joins us to share her insights on the key trends shaping the telco industry, the impact of IoT, and opportunities for telcos in new technologies. ShuFen, welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Hi, Lynn.
The landscape, it's rapidly changing. It's competitive amid technological advancement to keep up with and shifting customer demands, not to mention regulatory requirements, such as the new framework that kicked in December. Telcos will need to share the liability for losses from phishing scams. Wow, there's just a lot to navigate, isn't there? So what are the biggest challenges facing this industry from your perspective?
So, as you rightly put, there has been transformation to the industry. The main thing, I think the main challenge for not just telcos but enterprises is the pace of change, right? The speed at which technology is developing. So I run the product house, Enterprise Mobility. Our job is to, as our customers digitize, to ensure that we simplify our service delivery, to enable our enterprise, technology stacks, the way they deliver their services, to be as agile as possible.
Okay. And cutting-edge technology like cloud and AI must be part of your arsenal of tools in this increasingly complex environment that you operate in. So how can telco companies like Singtel harness AI to improve things like network operations, field services, customer experiences, and even productivity?
Yeah. So, what's been talked about, right, in the industry, and also I have personally been speaking to our customers, is really the effects of AI and as well as cybersecurity. And we see these kind of trends and sort of transformation forces converging as well. So, for example, AI is transforming cyber in terms of, making it more automated in the detection as well as in the response. And also cyber needs AI, right, in securing the data points, the data models, and making sure that the way we deploy the solutions is secure. So I think there is a bit of symbiotic relationship. And at Singtel, I think we have been using AI in terms of our ability to not just automate our systems, but for instance, in terms of scam detection, our ability to sort of use AI to detect and block malware threats at the network level to protect our customers, our mobile traffic. And we also, look at deploying live data points as APIs to help our customers like banks and, even SMEs to authenticate identities and as well as transactions in this, age of scams and make it a safer environment for our people to transact.
I see. I'd like to talk more about Gen AI and IoT, but let's start with IoT. It's no longer something extremely new. The role of the use of IoT in the telco industry has strengthened significantly. Do you see this trend continuing? Is it growing more popular?
It is. Very simply put, the way my simple mind sees it, it's really, we serve both humans and things, right, as a telco. And humans require connectivity, and this connectivity is moving to the devices that we use, not just the mobile device, eventually, devices like even the, Apple Vision Pro, Meta glasses, your sensors on your clothes, and even your cars or things around the house will become smarter beyond just being connected. So today we already connect a lot of devices and of course mobile devices as well as IoT devices. We see AI coming in and being able to transform the way we look and make use of data to make these services more intuitive and smarter.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. So how important is the Internet of Things in businesses? Is it a must for businesses to implement IoT-based solutions?
When we talk to customers, I always recommend to use a problem-first approach because technology is always changing. It will continue to change, and it will change at breakneck speed, right? But the pain points are enduring, and in a way, they are classical. So it depends on the sector and the industry that we are looking at and what problems they are trying to solve, and we start from there. And then we recommend the solutions based on really the kind of problem and the pain points that they are trying to solve.
Okay, without naming your customers, would you be able to give us some examples of these use cases?
Yeah, currently in terms of connectivity, we already connect devices in terms of sensors for government agencies, for transport, for healthcare, even connected cars, EVs. We connect because cars are getting smarter, and you need data to transport these telematics data and to ensure that the data is transported securely to make sure the cars are safe. So these are use cases that we are already solving, and we are seeing a lot more use of AI in terms of data analytics, right? To make it smarter, to not just to automate, but to make it more optimal in terms of the usage. We are also looking at security, right? Securing every layer of the platform where data is being transported.
Okay. I realize you mentioned AI quite a bit in the few minutes I've been speaking to you. And 2025 marks the year of the generative AI agent. This must be making a big impact on the telco industry because it means shifting from traditional reactive network management to proactive intelligent operations. So are there any promising use cases here you could share with us at the moment?
I think that not just the telcos, right? The impact will be sector-wide because I think with agentic AI flows, it will start to transform systems and the value chain, right? Because it can be quite fast, right? In terms of the workflows, AI agents are generally workflows, right? That you can use to execute task or a process on an automated manner. So I think that what we are looking at is the impact on our customers' platforms and their tech stacks, and how we are able to deliver this and support them in their use case.
Okay. ShuFen, on Industry Insight, we usually talk about trends and outlook. And suddenly, there must be some opportunities for telcos in terms of 5G, next generation networks and edge computing. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's very exciting, really, because there are definitely a lot of opportunities in 5G and specifically slicing. Currently or in the past, we've always been delivering sort of more standardized network services, right? And a couple of years ago, we started to deliver services by slice, right? Where you are able to customize certain QoS, whether you want more latency, you want more control over your bandwidth or the availability of service. What we are now looking at is, being able to enable our customers to be able to orchestrate this end to end from their desk, without having to go through a long wait time or even, jump through difficult process hoops. So this is what we call zero touch, right? Even when we talk about deploying of, when you first join a company and you get a device and you need to sort of set your profiles, you need to authenticate, you need to make sure that your IT needs to make sure that your services are rightly set, not just for human use, but also for, device use cases. Right now, the possibilities we are enabling is that the IT is able to do this and be able to ship the devices and be able to orchestrate these services from, even if the devices and sort of workers or humans are remote or in different locations very quickly.
Okay, sounds very exciting indeed. ShuFen, I'm very sure where you work, there are superstars, there are super moms. We mark International Women's Day this weekend. So can you share how women leaders in the telco industry are driving change and spearheading key industry shifts?
I find in Singapore you have really good examples of female leaders in companies, in the Singapore Inc. companies, in government agencies, who are leading the conversations in AI, in cybersecurity, and even in 5G. So in Singtel, we have, very good female representation. Our CIO is female. Anna is who used to be the CEO of Consumer, and we also have our Chief People and Sustainability Officer who's leading people and cultural transformation, who is also female and has been with us for years, very experienced. So I think it's a positive landscape, as in there are really a lot of women in tech communities that you can tap into in Singapore. And in Singtel, we have a RISE community that supports women leaders. We are leading projects in AI, in 5G. The thing I like about Singtel is that the career mobility is there. You know, there are opportunities. We have a marketplace where whether you're female, young or old, you're open to pursue lateral mobility across use, across functionalities. And we support learning. The key about pace of change is really about lifelong learning. It's really about being able to adapt the mindset and being able to transform. So I think that is probably a more important mindset to have in this age of sort of uncertainty, constant change, male, female, young or old.
Okay, mindset is important, but what advice would you give to aspiring women who are looking to make an impact in the industry?
I would say that, don't be afraid to try. I feel that the new technologies are leveling the playing field. Right? Learning is no longer siloed, right? It's available online, it's available in communities, and be confident and be aware of your strengths and build allies.
Okay, well put. Thank you so much, ShuFen, for your insights and your perspectives today. She is Lin ShuFen, Head of Enterprise Mobility and the Internet of Things at Singtel. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.